Greetings, adventurers. Today we dive into the heart of the matter, surviving the perilous jungles. As we embark on this journey together, we'll unravel the secrets that lie beneath the lush green canopy, secrets that could mean the difference between life and death. Our journey will take us deep into the belly of the beast, where we'll face the challenges of harsh weather, unfamiliar terrain, and unique flora and fauna that call these jungles home. We'll also navigate through the intricacies of the local culture, a factor often overlooked in survival situations. But fear not, for we'll arm you with survival tips, honed by years of experience and knowledge. We'll discuss the importance of preparation, the right attitude, navigation skills, and the need for constant awareness. So, strap on your adventure boots, grab your machete, and let's dive right in. Stay tuned as we delve into the mysteries of what makes jungles so dangerous. Scene script: jungles, while beautiful, hide many dangers. Let's uncover some of them. Picture this: you're in the heart of a lush green jungle. It's stunning, but it's also a world that's vastly different from what most of us are accustomed to. One of the first things you might notice is the weather and climate. Jungles are typically hot and humid, conditions that can be challenging to adjust to, particularly for those of us used to more temperate climates. High temperatures can lead to dehydration, and high humidity can make it difficult for the body to cool down. It's a 1-2 punch that can quickly lead to heat exhaustion or even heat stroke if not managed properly. Then there's the terrain. It's unfamiliar and can be treacherous. Dense vegetation can hide pitfalls, such as quicksand or hidden crevices, and the constant rain can make the ground slippery and unstable. Navigating this terrain requires caution and a keen eye. We mustn't forget about the unique flora and fauna. The jungle is home to a vast array of plant and animal species, many of which can pose a threat to humans. There are plants that can cause severe skin irritation or even poisoning if ingested. And then there's the wildlife. From venomous snakes and spiders to large predators like jaguars and crocodiles, the jungle is teeming with potential dangers. Lastly, one might encounter indigenous communities. While these communities often live in harmony with the jungle and have a wealth of knowledge about it, misunderstandings due to cultural differences can lead to conflict. Respect for their customs and traditions is vital for peaceful coexistence. So, as you can see, the jungle is not just a picturesque landscape. It's a complex environment filled with potential hazards, from harsh weather and treacherous terrain to dangerous plants and animals, and potential cultural misunderstandings. But fear not, these challenges are not insurmountable. Understanding these dangers prepares us for survival. Now let's look at some survival tips. The first step to surviving a dangerous jungle is preparation. It's a statement that rings true in every wilderness scenario, but in the heart of the jungle, it's a mantra that could truly save your life. First things first, gear up. The tropical climate of most jungles can be punishing, so your clothing should be lightweight and breathable. Opt for long sleeves and pants to protect yourself from the sun-biting insects and abrasive plants. Don't forget a sturdy pair of waterproof boots. The jungle floor can be a labyrinth of mud, roots, and unseen hazards. Next, tools. A good machete will be your best friend, helping you carve a path through dense vegetation and even serve in hunting or defense. A reliable fire starter kit is also essential. Fire can serve as a source of heat, a way to cook food, and a deterrent for predators. A water purifier or iodine tablets are also a must. Jungle water sources can be contaminated, and dehydration can be a swift and silent killer. Now, don't forget the first aid kit. Jungles are teeming with potential health hazards, insect bites, scrapes, cuts, and the ever-present risk of tropical diseases. Your first aid kit should include bandages, antiseptics, painkillers, and any personal medication you might require. But gear is only half the story. Knowledge is just as vital. Research the specific jungle you're venturing into. What wildlife should you be aware of? What plants are safe to eat and which ones are poisonous? Are there any local inhabitants you might encounter? This research should also include studying topographical maps and understanding the local weather patterns. The more you know about the jungle, the more likely you are to navigate it successfully and avoid unpleasant surprises. Being well prepared is half the battle won. But what about when you're already there? Well, that's where the real adventure begins. But with the right preparation, you've already set yourself up for success. Remember, in the jungle, being prepared isn't just about convenience, it's about survival. In the thick of the jungle, your attitude and navigation skills will guide you. Now, isn't that a comforting thought? To know that amidst the chaos, you are your own compass, your own beacon of hope. Let's start with attitude. Imagine you're lost in the labyrinth of green. The undergrowth is dense, the air is thick, and every rustle in the foliage could be a friend or foe. It's easy to succumb to panic, isn't it? But in the jungle, panic is your greatest enemy. It clouds your judgment, makes you lose sight of your priorities. So, what's the antidote? A positive attitude. It's the light that can pierce through the darkest jungle night. A positive attitude encourages you to think, to strategize, and to persevere. It is your mental armor against the unpredictability of the jungle. Now let's move on to navigation. In the jungle, there are no road signs, no GPS, no Google Maps. But nature has its own way of guiding us, if only we know how to read the signs. For instance, moss tends to grow on the north side of trees in the northern hemisphere, and on the south side in the southern hemisphere. This can be a reliable compass when you're lost. And then, there are the stars. If you can spot the North Star or the Southern Cross, depending on your hemisphere, you've got a celestial guide right above you. During the day, observe the sun's path. It rises in the east and sets in the west, regardless of where you are. But remember, navigation isn't just about knowing your direction. It's also about knowing your pace, understanding the terrain, and marking your path. It's about being patient and persistent, and not letting the vastness of the jungle overwhelm you. But surviving isn't just about keeping yourself safe, it's also about being aware of your surroundings. So as you navigate your way through the jungle, keep your eyes and ears open. Be alert, be patient, and most importantly, be hopeful, because in the jungle, hope is your true north. Awareness in a jungle can mean the difference between life and death. The jungle is not just an array of green, but a vibrant, living, breathing entity that can either be your friend or foe. Your survival depends on your ability to understand this entity, to read its signs, and to respect its rules. One of the greatest dangers in the jungle is that which you can't see. Hidden among the green foliage are plants that can cause you harm. Some may cause rashes, while others might be poisonous if ingested. Learn to identify these plants. Remember, a beautiful flower might be concealing a deadly secret. Then there are the animals, both seen and unseen. Some might be camouflaged, blending perfectly with their surroundings, waiting for their next meal. You need to be aware of their presence, their habits, and their dangers. Not every rustle in the leaves is a threat, but it pays to be cautious. But the jungle isn't just about external threats. It's also about understanding and respecting your own body's needs. Dehydration can creep up on you, sapping your energy and dulling your senses, making you vulnerable. Regularly hydrating, even when you don't feel thirsty, is essential. Similarly, fatigue and hunger can cloud your judgment. Regular rest and food intake are crucial to maintain your energy levels and to keep your mind sharp. Ignoring your body's signals in the jungle can lead to dire consequences. Respect the jungle and it will respect you back. It will provide you with shelter, food and water if you know where to look. It can be a harsh teacher, but the lessons it teaches are vital for survival. Finally, always remember the 4 pillars of survival: preparation, attitude, navigation, and awareness. Each one is crucial. Each one supports the other. Without one, the whole structure can crumble. With preparation, the right attitude, navigation skills, and awareness, you're ready to conquer the jungle. But remember, conquering the jungle doesn't mean defeating it, it means surviving it, living in harmony with it, and respecting its power and beauty. This is the true essence of jungle survival. Surviving in a jungle is no walk in the park, but with the right knowledge, it's more than possible. We've journeyed through the dense underbrush of this topic today, braving the elements and the unknown. The key takeaways? Preparation, attitude, navigation, and awareness. Let's not forget that preparation is your first line of defense. Pack wisely and anticipate the challenges. Your attitude, a beacon in the wilderness, can be the difference between despair and determination. Navigation, of course, is your compass in the chaos. The ability to find your bearings, even when the path is unclear, is invaluable. And lastly, awareness, your eyes in the emerald expanse. Spotting the dangers and delights of the jungle is a skill that can save your life. Remember, the jungle is a place of wonder and danger. Respect it, prepare for it, and it will reveal its secrets to you. Until next time, stay safe out there, adventurers.